Hey everybody, gonna show you how to set up the objective add-ons. Here we got the Invector demo scene, the shooter version of course, so that's the best one. First thing we're going to do is create a new database. So clicking this will create a new database. You can name it whatever, but for this purpose it doesn't really matter. Here's our database right here. Simply just add a new container. So each container that you create has a list of objectives within them. So you can have multiple objectives per container. For this purpose, or this demo purpose, we're just going to set up a simple one. So we're going to call it pickup handgun. We could add the objectives in here, so we just add a new one. So it'll be pickup handgun part 0. You can add as many as you want. The parts change. That becomes relevant later on. So here, this is the text. The description here is going to show up on your screen, like in the demo video that I did. We'll just go pick up handgun. It's often named the same thing as the name, but I just wanted to give a little bit of, like, yeah, you understand. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Right over here. So now we got our first container, and then our second one, I was going to say pick up grenade. Actually, let's go pick up RPG. Here, this chain objective here, this will trigger on completion the next objective. So just set that. It's going to queue trigger or container 1. Need to give this guy an objective first, so pick up RPG. Alright, now we got 2 objectives in our database. Let's go ahead and set up the UI. This is really simple. Just click on our prefabs, put this UI objective manager here, just drag this one into the UI here. Anyone will work, but this is the one I got, so that's the one I'm dragging it to. Don't really need to set up anything like that because the prefab's already done for you. Next thing we're going to need to do is set up our character. So selecting this guy, we're going to come all the way down to the bottom, add a component, and we want to add the objective manager. Here we just got to insert our database, just click this little clock thing or whatever the heck that is, and then just select the one you want. Here is where all the current objectives that you have are contained. This show all key, so if you hit the key I or whatever key you set it to, it'll display all the current objectives that you have up in the left hand corner. It'll just show them all. For audio, we just use Invector's default audio source. Right here, drag that over, and I got a bunch of, well, I just took the audio off the achievement and just renamed it, but you guys can find your own audio, I'm sure. Alright, so now that's done. Let's go start setting up some triggers. So our first one was to pick up the handgun. I just want a handgun. Here. Okay. So on this, we can just minimize that for now. We want to add the objective trigger. Again, have to fill out the database. Trigger type. So this determines whether you're adding or updating an event, or sorry, an objective. So we're going to add pickup. No, we're going to update pickup a handgun. Now we have to trigger this, so we go to the triggers. Events, sorry. And then once the action is pushed, we want to trigger this objective trigger. So we got add objective. So if you select add on the objective trigger, you want to choose you want to add it, else you want to update it. Right, so that's done, and we did the RPG. So do the same thing here. All right. Now that's done. So we need a trigger to add the very first objective. By doing that, we'll just create a new one here. We'll just use a simple trigger. Create empty. Don't forget to change your layer to triggers, or else you'll step on top of it. Be trigger. Oh, be simple. Right there. Now we can just add our objective trigger. This one's going to add a handgun, and don't forget to set the events. Now we're going to add it, so we select add. Let's bring this thing up and out of the ground. I was going to drag it onto my guy, so I don't have to run around and find it. So I automatically get it right away. And should just hit play and it should all work. As you can see up in the top left, we got a picked up handgun. I'm going to go over the handgun, pick it up. Alright, that one's completed, and we triggered the objective to pick up the RPG. Ooh, I don't think I set something right on that one. That's why it didn't. Let's check that out real quick. Collectible RPG. What didn't I do? Events. Well, of course it wouldn't work if I didn't set up the events. What? There it is. Update. Alright, let's just try that again. So we got the first one, running over the handgun. That one worked. Gonna pick up the RPG. That one worked. Perfect. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this add-on. Have a great day.